Well, good morning and greetings, Business 20 students. This is Mr. Doucette. This is week 8. And this is our final week of this course here at Norco College, Business Mathematics. And this week you're going to be looking at chapter 20 on investments. You have only one chapter to look at compared to every other week you've had 2. So I'm going to share my screen and we'll go over what you need to do this final week. And by the way, it's not even a full final week. You have, I think, until Saturday or Friday to get it done, whatever the due date is in Canvas. But and by the way, I apologize for being casual. It's Saturday. This time I'm doing the video on Saturday, so I wasn't showered to go to the campus or anything. But well, not that I wasn't showered. I just didn't dress up. But anyway, you get my point. But yeah, here we're going to be looking then, and at the last week it's going to be Module 4. You can't really see it because it's behind my picture on the screen. But I'm going to select Module 4. And I'm going to scroll down here. And so this is, last week we covered chapters 15 and 21. 15 was on financial statements and 21 was on business statistics. And they weren't too challenging or difficult, hopefully. Those are pretty easy to complete and do. Most students don't struggle too much with those. But as we move into our final week, of course, you're going to have, here's the video that you're watching right now. Then there's a read me first. Once again, make sure you read that, so you know how this fits into the context of business math, how these math problems fit into that. And then, of course, helping Sienna. She's going to have some investment questions for you to answer. There's a study page on chapter 20. There's some videos of me working out mutual funds, working out bonds, working out stocks. And that's basically what we're going to be talking about, stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And that's pretty much it. There's a formula sheet as well right here for figuring out some of that. And then you have your final check-in assignment. And just so you know, the final check-in assignment is not math. It's just personal questions. What did you think of the class? What did you like the most? What did you not like? That kind of stuff. So this is your chance to give me some feedback directly about what you thought of the class and what I could do differently. There's a quiz on chapter 20 as well. And then there's the final exam that you need to complete. Of course, your case study from last week on the inventory valuation is going to be also moved down. And just so you know, that is basically an income statement. It's 3 columns because it's 3 different income statements right next to each other, because you're figuring out the 3 different types of inventory. And once you've calculated the ending inventory, then you're going to complete the income statement for all 3 types of inventory. And that's really all you need to do. It's not a really difficult assignment, but most students don't know how to fill out an income statement. So this is why you'd probably need to go to chapter 15 and look it up in your book. And it shows you exactly what calculations need to happen and when. And then you have your mandatory post-test assessment. This is just a 10-question test. It's the same one you took at the beginning to see if you've learned anything through this course. So please retake that. And that's pretty much it for the final week. And so I just want to say, as I close out this class, again, if you have any issues or questions or concerns, you can reach out to me. There will be no Zoom session this week, by the way. It's just going to be you working on that chapter on your own. But if you need some help, you can reach out to me during my office hours or any other time. But I do want to say, you know, I always look at every one of my classes as being a divine thing. And I believe you're here for a reason. And I got to know you and you got to know me for a reason. And if there's anything that I can do to help you succeed in the future, please let me know. If you need a reference, or you need a scholarship reference or a job reference, or you just need to talk to somebody about your career, or even if you just have issues going on in your life and you want an unbiased party to talk to you, I'd be happy to do that. Also, if you need any prayer or anything like that, I'd be happy to pray for you. If you have any crisis that hits, family members that are ill or whatever, you can text me or email me, and I'd be happy to lift them up in prayer. So that's it. I really enjoyed having you all in my class, and many of you did really well. So good work. And if any of you are behind or struggling and you're trying to make up stuff, just get a hold of me. I think most everything is opened except the check-in assignment. So everything else is still viable for you to make points, even